Well, we now shift gears and talk about Winter Olympics, and we are privileged and honored to be joined in studio by, Susan Adhiambo, who is a development lead at the National Olympic Committee of Kenya, to just unpack for us and let us know what to expect around the Winter Olympic Games that will be coming down in Milano, Italy, from the 6th to the 22nd of February. The team of two, that's Sabrina, who is in Austria at the moment, and Isa Gashiringi, who is in France as well at the moment. We want to find out more about the preparations and what we can expect as we head for the same. Susan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nopidi.
Nice to see you. How has it been after a very long time? And of course, with the NOCK elections done, you guys have settled in very well and things seems to be moving. How have you been?
We've been well. Of course, we had our political period, but that's necessary. I think it's necessary for all of us.
And
but
very healthy.
And very healthy, exactly. And we are glad that we had a very good transition. And now the leadership, of course, led by Mr. Shadrach Maluki, has picked up momentum and now just moving forward. And now, we plan our Olympics in quadrennials. So we are in the Olympiad towards LA 2028. So that's our main focus as an NOC. But we also are in charge of preparing athletes for the Winter Olympics, which again is in every 4 years. And 2026 is actually the year of the Winter Olympics. Wow. For this quadrennial. So I think that's why we are here, and we are very excited that we can actually sit here and talk about sending a team to the Winter Olympics, because of course Kenya is known for Summer Olympics, doing very well in sports like athletics and boxing, but now we are also now showing that we can have a global representation in all sports disciplines. And so we are happy that we actually have a team that's going for the Winter Olympics.
Well, like you rightly put it, Kenya is known for Summer Olympics, where our athletes always dominate, our sportsmen and women dominate out there in the different sporting disciplines they take part in. Winter Olympics, not as such, but it's good to see that Kenya's flag will be flying at the Winter Olympics. And we have two athletes, that's Sabrina and Isa, going in for the same. How prepared are they as at now? Are they ready for the showpiece that's coming up 6th to the 22nd of February?
So where they are now is not something that just started the other day. It's a culmination of a long period of training and preparation. So if we can start with Sabrina, for instance, she was born in Kenya, she moved to Austria. I think her story is out there, and she's actually has a very good website where you can follow her story. So she started while she was young, and then actually went now into elite sports. So the first time that we got into getting to know Sabrina, she was actually participating in the youth Winter Olympics in 2016. So after that is when now we knew her. So we started knowing about her. Of course, now she was getting global recognition, and that's where we picked from. So we picked her after the Youth Olympics in 2016. We supported her. She qualified again for the Olympics now, 2018 in Pyeongchang, participated in the event. Actually, the first skier from Kenya, Mr. Philip Boit, was the chef de mission then for her. And then from there again, she qualified again for Beijing 2022. She qualified but did not participate because of, and I think we'll talk about challenges later. And now again, she has qualified for the Milano Cortina 2026. So you can see she has been very consistent, and it's actually a statement from her that she's actually participating in the highest level, because she has been in the sport since 2016 until now, 2026, in the elite level. So I think it's a statement from her, and it's very commendable. And so of course, this pathway has led her to be where it is now. And it's consistent participation, preparation. So we can say that she has been training and participating. But of course, there are challenges. In July this 2025, Sabrina actually retired from the sport.
Correct, because I wanted us to discuss the challenges that come through. Sabrina retired at some point, and many have been like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So what are the challenges that, winter sports, pose in Kenya?
Yeah, so so when she retired, her main reason for retiring was because her main sponsor pulled out. So winter sports are incredibly expensive in terms of the needs for the sport. For where they train, it's in like high-end resorts, ski resorts, yeah. From the equipment that's required, from the technicalities of the sport. So there are sports, there are disciplines in skiing, like what Sabrina has qualified for, like downhill skiing, which is, I say it's like an extreme sport because it's a speed event. You are dropping from the top of the mountain at speeds of up to like 130 kilometers per hour, 140 kilometers per hour. So
gravity.
You can imagine, it's gravity, yeah, it's a vertical drop. So you can imagine even as a vehicle, if you are at 130 kilometers per hour, it's a significantly high speed. So you can imagine just as a human being in those kind of speeds. So as you can see, you need to be very well prepared. You need to train well. You need to take care of any risks that come with that. And so with all these risks, then it makes skiing such a technically expensive sport. Yeah. So those were some of the challenges that Sabrina was going through. So NOCK, of course, has been supporting her to the best extent that we have. We have partners like Olympic Solidarity who give us some more support to the athletes. So like Sabrina has been on scholarship, same to Isa, he has been on a scholarship, on a NOCK scholarship for the last 3 years. But it's what NOCK can do, but it's usually not the best, it's not enough. And so they still have to have some corporate sponsorship or probably some chipping in from the parents, and that's what they've been doing. And they've managed to do that to the best that they can. And so for them to actually having qualified to be competing with the best in the world, to be competing with actually countries that are winter countries, they actually commute on skis and something like that. So to have a country like Kenya, like lying right on the equator and presenting 2 athletes on the Winter Olympics, I think that's something. So the athletes have been doing the best that they can. Isa is best in France. He has support from a skiing resort, so he's consistently training throughout the year, even when he goes to school. So that has really helped. And so we are hopeful, and we are confident that the athletes are ready to represent the flag in the Winter Olympics.
What's the schedule like? When are they leaving, and when can we expect to just get to know when they are actually out there and starting their races?
Okay.
Very quickly, because I'm told time is not on our side.
So the opening ceremony is on 6th February. So that's when the athletes are expecting to start at the games, and they have, of course, different schedules when they'll be competing. Sabrina is qualified in 3 events. She'll be participating in 3 events, 2 speed events, 1 technical event. Very interesting to watch. Isa in giant slalom event. And so it will be on different days between 8th and 16th of February. And so I think we can just keep up and just see what they're doing, and of course wish them the best.
And as they plan to go and fly our flag out there, I know National Olympic Committee probably into the future would be looking at Kenyans who are out there and are exposed to these conditions who can take up the sport.
Precisely, and so now especially the best thing about it is National Olympic Committee has been the National Skiing Federation, because there was no federation, but last year through Mr. Philip Boyd,
Yes.
they have managed to register federation. So that is hope, because now the federation will take up the sport, the development of the sport, and now we can probably have more development programs, more rallying of Kenyans in diaspora, because I think what they have shown is global opportunities are available for more sports, for literally any sport. Global opportunities are there at the highest level, and so yeah, Kenya will be right there with them. And we have, of course, in Winter Olympics we have snow sports and we have ice sports. And in Kenya, actually, we are practicing some ice sports, ice hockey, practicing right here in Nairobi, yes, in Panari. Then we have curling. They're also practicing here. So I think in future, then we'll see more opportunities for Kenyans to actually participate in the sports that they're talented in.
Thank you very much, Susan, for making time to be with us and giving us an appraisal of what's to expect, or what Kenyans can expect from Winter Olympics, and wishing Sabrina and Isa all the best, and of course the team that's going to be with them all the best, and you know, may they fly our flag high and show that Kenya has what it takes. Thank you very much. And
thank you.
Say hi to the rest of the team.
We will. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That has been a quick discussion with Susan Adhiambo, who is, the development lead at National Olympic Committee, giving us updates on the Winter Olympics. On behalf of everyone who's been behind this transmission, the transmission controller, the director, the producer, the technical teams, we want to say thank you very much for having kept us company. Kuonana kesho ni majali yake Mwenyezi Mungu. Bye-bye for now, and keep it KBC Channel 1, your true sports partner. Other sport results in our subsequent news bulletins. Enjoy.